Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy Anlén, consultant, agile coach, product coach at Snowdrop. I was supposed to do this together with Jan Grape, but he's busy elsewhere today. And the alternative title of this talk is Enabling Product-Led Transformations and Building a Culture of High Performance. And this, from listening through all the talks before lunch here, it feels like I'm kind of summarizing, but also hopefully adding to the recipe to create a chocolate cake here. So, and this is hard-earned lessons from working in the trenches with companies, both modern young product companies such as Veodo, Tibor, Spotify, etc., but also larger scale, bigger enterprises trying to adopt to work according to the product model. So but let's start, what differentiates being product-led from other strategies? And what's the strategy? We heard a talk earlier. My summary is our plan for how to win. How do we measure success? Where does work come from? What fuels the roadmaps and backlogs of our teams, and who are we trying to make happy? So having product-led growth is actually different from operating according to the product model. Two different things. So, but let's backtrack. We can be customer-led. We can believe that the path to success is by pleasing our most important customers, taking on requests and just shooting them off to the teams. Or we might have a strategy where we are engineering-led. If we just build a beautiful solution of high quality, the mindset of Boeing up till recently, well, people will buy our product. Then they got kind of cost mindful and the quality dropped and things went bad. Or we can be brand-led. So I'm watching Formula One and all of a sudden I'm thirsty. Weird. So yeah, we sell an image, a lifestyle. We can be sales-led. So we put our goals for the years, our financial targets, and then we figure out how to reduce cost or sell more stuff and which product or service sells the most. Sales-led. Here we have the teams getting backlogs fueled with how to reach those sales targets. Or maybe we're novelty-led. AI first, let's do that. Or the CTO was off to a conference yesterday and have a new idea, and all of a sudden there's new priorities for the teams. Even sometimes called hippo-led. But product-led means that let's create a product that sells itself, that spreads through word of mouth, and the product does the selling. And we have examples like Dropbox, Spotify, Slack, Zoom, etc. So this is where we want to be. Many of the companies we know want to get here. And historically, where did it start? Startup, scale up. Do whatever it takes. We're small, we're fast, we're nimble, we're passionate. It's us to us. We're a small team and we're working throughout the nights, throughout the weekends, just to make it work. And then a few of them are successful, but then they need more money and ramp up speed. They become larger, they figure out how to scale, hire more and more specialists, and then they realize that this is slow, we need to focus on flow. Now we have cross-functional teams, Agile works perfectly, and we do this on our path to deliver real value. We actually build what the customers want, we have a strategy, a product vision, we do discovery and exploration. And if we tie it back to the different led categories, in the beginning, typically novelty-led, hippo-led. Awesome, great, that's probably where you need to start. But when you get successful, you need more money, then you typically become customer-led. We have a few buying customers, and we're trying to please them. And then eventually, on our path to value, we get derailed, hunting for profit and money, and become sales-led. And now it's even harder to, how do we get here? How do we get back on track to being product-led and recreating the feeling of a startup? So how? Well, first of all, courage to break status quo, and stamina, and inspect and adapt, all those things. But courage to execute on these crucial leaps of transformation. Oh, Jesus, the timer. There's 8 of them. First one is have the courage to create teams, product teams that have clear ownership. They know their mission, they know how success looks like, and they know what they have decision mandate over. What's up to them to decide? The necessary cross-functionality in order for them to own something, a part of the experience. And this is even more important as we improve the team speed with AI. In order to navigate quickly and make decisions, they need all the competences and clear ownership locally, close to them. Invest in platforms and tooling. Make it easy for the product teams to discover, deliver, and maintain. And there's one example from Spotify. They have the product squads. They call them product teams. They call them feature squads. But in order to make life easier for them to ship on all platforms, they have container squads. They have tons of teams with tooling and platforming and DevOps teams, etc. So the container squads and the infrastructure squads here, they are product teams as well, but their customers are internal. So they apply the same principles and practices. Number 3, encourage risk-taking. Celebrate calculated risk-taking. Make experimentation easy and safe, and dedicate calendar time for this. Don't just tell people, please experiment. No, you need to allocate time for it, because then you would see innovation, learning, and increased motivation. Don't have an innovation teams, and remember to experiment with both the product and the way you operate things. And in order for teams to make great decisions, now that they own something, they need to learn fast. So we need to fuel our feedback loops, make it super fast for teams to learn from the moment they do something with the quality, production, how the customers and users perceive it, etc. So otherwise, they will just be running in random directions. So we really need to fuel and shorten our feedback loops. And even early on, as we get more productive, we need to get better at filtering out good from great. Because if we just burn through the backlog with thanks of AI, slop, right? So I think King, Matti, you have to correct me here, they have roughly 90% of their ideas, prototypes were thrown away. This is not good enough. We now need to scale this up to maybe throw away 99% of the good ideas to really find the golden nuggets that separates us. The teams still need support, guidance, and clearance. We need to shift from hierarchies of directing that pushes down pressures and managing work to layers of supportive leadership teams who can support and coach, offer direction and clarity, facilitate conversations and conflicts, etc. And be even clearer on the expectations and boundaries of the team. What do we expect from them? What does success look like? And also, since they now have more empowered to make decisions and run faster, we need to probably be extra clear on our expectations, like communicate your plans and risks, be a good citizen in our ecosystem, make sure to figure out how to contribute to the strategic goals, and maybe capture this in the playbook. This is just one example. These are the rules we play by at our company. Capture this and make this a thing. And make sure that strategy is about what the goals we're trying to achieve. Fine, we need to be even greater at that. But we also need to consider, are we fit for fight? Do we have the right team topology of teams? So we need to frequently, maybe even more frequently, evaluate, do we have the right set of teams that can bring success the next year? So we need to review our team topology and also ask ourselves, will our architecture suppose teams being autonomous and running fast? And finally, as leaders, we need to ask ourselves, what do we reward? And reward comes in many shapes. It's salary increase, but it's also promotion, recognition, influence, positive feedback, and in some sense, social status. So what behaviors do we reward? So you might take a photo of this and bring back home. So leaders, what leadership traits are rewarded in our company? Is it being a busy hero or collaboration around team goals? Is it proving you're an expert or mentoring and helping others? Is it being a problem solving or coaching others? And you can look at your job descriptions, career frameworks, etc. There are places to look at. So does this promote our journey to become product-led? Yeah, 40 seconds to go. Thank you so much.